We are the Gujarat Technological University. Since its inception over a decade ago, GTU has been empowering young and curating minds to realize their true potential. Over 4 lakh inspired students are enrolled with one of the premier academic universities in India. With more than 450 affiliated colleges in its fold operating across 5 zones of the state, GTU, the International Innovative University, your place to move forward.
Hello friends, today we are going to discuss law of radioactivity. But when we consider law of radioactivity, there are 2 laws of radioactivity. First one, that is the law of transformation, and second one, that is the law of decay. When we consider law of radioactivity, we are just going to discuss today law of displacement or law of transformation. In general, when we consider law of transformation, if we consider the emission of alpha particle or beta particles, it is always emits with gamma rays, and if we consider the particular radiation of alpha particle and beta particles, it is never to be together. In form of that way, we are just going to discuss law of displacement. When radioactive disintegration takes place, the disintegration nucleus, that means the parent nucleus, will emit alpha particle, beta particle or gamma rays, and it will change into the daughter nucleus, or you can consider daughter elements. The law of radioactive transformation is followed by probability and are as follows. Suppose any nucleus which will be in the form of disintegration, and if it will emit alpha particle, in that case what will be the process? Just try to understand. Suppose any nucleus will emit alpha particle, then atomic number of daughter element reduced by 2 and the atomic mass reduced by 4. Indirectly, alpha particle is nothing but the nucleus of helium, that is 2He4. In that case, atomic mass 4 number and atomic number 2 will be reduced in a parent nucleus. For example, if we consider uranium 92 238, 92 that is nothing but atomic number, and 238 that is the atomic mass. Now in that case, it will be reduced by 2 in a atomic number. That means when we consider the particular uranium will emit alpha particle, that is 2He4, it will be reduced up to 2 atomic number and it will become 90 thorium 234. That means reduced by 2 in atomic number and reduced by 4 in atomic mass. Same way, if the nucleus is emit beta particle, when we consider beta particle, that is nothing but fast moving electron. That is the main difference between beta particle and electrons. When the beta particle emitted from the nucleus, parent element, or you can consider the particular daughter element, increase by its atomic number by 1, and beta particle is nothing but the fast moving electron. The atomic mass of the particular parent nucleus will remain same. In that way, if you consider the thorium, that is 90 thorium 234, it will be emit electrons in the form of beta particle, then it will become 91 Pa 234 plus electron. Same way, if we consider any kind of nucleus, if it will be emits gamma rays, then the particular parent nucleus will, a highly unstable nucleus will become a stable nucleus in the form of daughter nucleus, and it will emit so many energies. That's why when we consider the emission of gamma rays are emitted from the radioactive parent elements, there is no change in atomic number or atomic mass of daughter element. Generally, gamma rays are emitted with alpha or beta particles, that will be, we have already discussed. By emitted gamma radiation, atom becomes more stable. I think you are all aware with the law of transformation. Thank you, all of you.